Hey Rob, how's it going? How are you doing today?
So far, so good, Dan. It's still
Sure.
bright and early here in Calgary, but it's not raining at the moment. So happy about that. And also pleased to some degree that it's not 35 degrees Celsius here either.
Well, yeah, I know. We've had. Have you had some of those big like? Has it been pretty hot for you guys at certain points?
It's been a pretty temperate spring so
Yeah.
far. The warm weather is due to start here on Friday. But for us, the warm weather is somewhere around 25 to 30 degrees. So
Sure.
that's just perfect pool weather.
Yeah, that's right. So we've known each other for a while now. You are a customer of Maintenance Care. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about your background and just who you are and how you've come to be about in this role specifically.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan, and thank you for that. So yeah, I've been with Age Care now for, actually about 18 years in total. I did actually leave the organization for a few years. I got headhunted out, and I went and worked for another organization for about 3 years, and then I kind of got headhunted back. So this is kind of my second tour of duty with Age Care. Originally, I was in the role of executive director at Age Care. And so I was running seniors care homes, long-term care. So the first site that I managed was called the Glenmore here in Calgary. And after a few years, our owners started on an expansion, and I ended up at a location here in Calgary, a very large location. It was 3 buildings. The care center was 300 beds. Phase two of it was rental apartments with about 89 units. And then phase three of it, which was the third building, it was senior friendly apartments with rate reduction based on what seniors could afford to pay, that sort of thing. So at the end of the day, it had over just a little bit over 500 residents in total between the 3 different buildings. And I just think that the owners really liked the way that I, always managed the site, as far as, the way it looked, the way it felt, along with, always seeing, happy employees and happy staff. And then I moved into the corporate office as, basically looking after all food services, housekeeping, laundry, and facilities. But then Aged Care really started to expand. And so I didn't have the bandwidth to be able to continue to look after all of those. So they dropped out the laundry, the housekeeping, and the food services. And now I just look after the infrastructure for all of Canada, which is Ontario, Alberta, and BC. And I've been doing that now for about 3 years in total.
Wow, that's and how many locations do you guys have right now?
Right now, right across those 3 provinces, we're at 54 sites currently, and some new ones coming. We've got a number of projects in the ground here in Calgary. I know we've got a number of sites in Ontario that are getting kind of tired, and those will probably drop off the radar in the next few years and be replaced, hopefully, with some new modern facilities with any luck.